What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, the road to WrestleMania. And someone who wants to find his path, needs to find his road to WrestleMania this year, is one John Cena. So, it's time to play the John Cena Road to WrestleMania.
These are not just catchy slogans. I never give up, and I never surrender. Hustle, loyalty, respect. There's always going to be someone bigger or faster or meaner, but I make sure there's no one more determined than I am. There are times when I'm down, but I'm never out. I'm John Cena, and this is my road to WrestleMania.
Boy, oh boy, I am so ready for even more John Cena. Cena wins. LOL. Funny enough, in that video package that I obviously cut from the video because it's an actual video, like most of that video package was John Cena beating up Randy Orton, which is kind of funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live as Raw emanates from New York, New York. Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to another exciting night of sports entertainment. We're officially on the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year. A lot can happen between now and then, Keith. The face of Raw could change in a single night.
You mean the face who runs the place? It's John Cena. Recognize, etc., etc. His time is now. Right now.
I want you all to know that I'm very happy to be in New York City. And I'm sure to give Mr. Kennedy a fight he'll never forget. But that's not why I'm out here. I want to look for the future for a minute and talk about next week, which is WWE's Tribute to the Troops show.
Okay.
The WWE superstars are going to try to put some smiles on the soldiers' faces. And of course, we usually get many of those smiles ourselves. Last year I met some good friends out there, and I'm hoping to see one of them again this time out. So until I see them personally, I'm dedicating tonight's match, where I'm going to give Kennedy the fight of his life, to Tony and the other men and women protecting the USA.
That's a weird thing for a video game? Just saying.
You heard me. The USA. USA.
Are you Hacksaw Jim Duggan here? Ho! Yeah, I get it, but that is still kind of baffling for a video game. Certainly one that came out in 08, but okay, sure. Let's go take on Mr. Kennedy once again. Anyway, it is a fine Wednesday here. I've now watched both Raw and SmackDown in their entirety, and obviously have some thoughts on SmackDown, but actually, as it concerns Mr. John Cena, we have some unfounded and unreliable rumors. And I'm sure at this point you probably heard by now the supposed rumor that, oh, they're going to bring in Rey Mysterio to fight John Cena. And I'm not saying that it's outside of the realm of possibility, because obviously you just had him at the Rumble. Alright, sure. He's working a match for New Japan in March, but that's fine. You had Chris Jericho on Raw 25 right after he worked a match for New Japan. Whatever. But, as always, with rumors, as it pertains to wrestling, I tell you to consider the source. And once again, the source is Sports Illustrated, as I've said over and over again, are notoriously unreliable when it comes to breaking news and inside sources. So, if it was anybody else, I mean, outside of, like, Sports Kita, who are also just terrible, if it was anybody else reporting on this, then maybe I'd give it a bit of a more grain of reality. But Sports Illustrated, just known for making things up, so I don't put any real stock into that particular rumor, if you will. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of wrestling news videos today about, oh, breaking news is a big new match for Mania, and I'm like, consider the source. The source is terrible. Don't report on it. You're just looking for those clicks. It's not cool. It's not cool. Just saying. Anyway, that is the Cena news of the day, I suppose. But the last I heard, we're still on track for Cena and Taker, because now Cena's been added to that fatal 5-way, which is now a fatal 6-way, or a a 6-pack challenge now for Fastlane for the SmackDown title, which, pretty sure we're still gonna get. Do you? What? Kick the man and then hit him with the attitude adjustment. Get his attitude adjusted. So yeah. That's it. It's all it takes, Kennedy. Just squashed Cena with that shovel.
Tonight, Cena comes out victorious. That should keep him in high spirits for the long trip to tribute to the troops.
You know what'll keep me in high spirits, JR? If I don't have to sit next to you for that incredibly long flight.
Now, I thought we were in January, right? Isn't Tribute to the Troops always around Christmas? Like, it's before the holidays. They filmed that before the holidays, so that's weird, but okay. Yeah, we're still in, like, this. It's never. What? I'm pretty sure it's usually before the holidays. It's usually in that, like, last week of the year type thing. So, okay, sure. Maria? I think it's hard to tell.
We've been doing these for quite a while now, JR, but I feel blessed. Each time we come here and entertain the men and women who are protecting us. Tonight is for these soldiers.
I wholeheartedly agree, King. It's an unbelievable feeling to be here. And this night is dedicated to these brave men and women.
I've got MVP tonight. Gonna go the extra mile for the soldiers out there. I should try to make him tap out to give the troops the best time possible. Why does it matter how you win, John Cena? You're weird. I'm assuming the bonus is unlocking this arena, so cool, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, moving on to SmackDown and past this ridiculous news story bit here. SmackDown. Yes, we have John Cena now added to that match, which... Sure, fine. Like, that's one more thing for him to lose and be more desperate to get to his path to WrestleMania or whatever. That's not a problem. Like, I like this story. Even if it kind of ignores a lot of the history of John Cena just showing up and asking for things and getting things, I still like old man Cena being desperate. It is still a neat story to tell. So I am along for that ride. Also with John Cena, somebody in the graphics department messed up. And as he came out, it said Bludgeon Brothers, which was really funny. It's like, we have a third Bludgeon Brother. Although usually he has a shovel and not a hammer. But semantics. Semantics. Anyway, between that and the camera guy on Raw on Monday being in the shot of the other camera guy. Anyway, what else I got here? I will never get tired of Sami Zayn sarcastically dancing to his own music. I will never get tired of that. It's funny every time. Rusev made it on the show, but did not wrestle on the show. And they are still presenting Rusev as a heel, which is weird, because people want to cheer him. People want to chant Rusev Day. People want to get behind the Bulgarian Brute. But they're still trying to present him as a heel, which, sure. Now, granted, they did put Aiden English in the match with Nakamura, so they apparently want him on the show, but didn't want him to lose, it seems like, which is a good thing. But also, they got to figure out something to do with Rusev and Rusev Day. But at least you got him on the show, so that is definitely a step in the right direction. But again, people want to cheer Rusev, and I understand how perhaps those at the top, those like top brass and whatever else, might think, oh, well, maybe the chant is over, but not... You know, people just want to chant it, and it's not because they want to actually see Rusev. Like, no. People want to chant Rusev Day because Rusev is a likable character, right? He is a monster in the ring, and he has impeccable comedic timing. People want to get behind Rusev as a good guy, but they want us to boo him as a bad guy. It's the same thing. If they had turned Roman Reigns heel like 2 years ago, he would have been the best heel in the company. People wanted to boo him. They still want to boo him, and they still. Oh no, he's the face. He's a good guy. I'm like, come on. So yeah, just it's more WWE not wanting to adjust their long-term plans on the fly, even when guys actually get themselves over, which is annoying to a large degree. But also on the show, for the first time in I guess a while, Breezeango, like not being stuck in a spot of having to be on their YouTube channel only. actually on the show. Now, granted, it was to promote a USA Network guest star thing, because he was going to have a thing that was after the SmackDown or whatever on that whole Tupac and Biggie thing, which is fine. But hey, you got them on the show, so I'll take it at this point. Again, the people got behind Breezeango, who were supposed to be heels. Oh no, referee, I'm sorry. Word life. It's basic thugonomics. People got behind Breezeango, and they're pretty much faces now. So, you know, do a thing. Do the right thing. Elsewhere in the rumor mill, though, we had Dana White being asked, will Brock Lesnar return and fight for UFC? And Dana being like, probably. And I'm like, so that's going to further that speculation on that bit of business, which is fine, all things considered. Like, I'm not mad at it, but you know it's not going to happen this year. For one thing, Brock Lesnar, if he unretires for UFC, still has to serve out the rest of his suspension for steroids. Like, he got suspended for doping, and he still has to fill out the rest of that. Like, when he comes back, if he comes back, has to be the rest of that suspension, right? And not only that, once he finishes that suspension, then has to re-enter the testing pool for another, like, 4 or 6 months. So there's no way it's going to be this year. And John Cena wins. Spoiler, that's going to be what's going to happen all the freaking time. It's John Cena. Recognize. Okay. This is weird.
Look a little misty-eyed there, JR.
Like, what is this actually further? Is there going to be somebody to come out and attack Tony? Like, that's kind of how you work wrestling, right? There'd be an angle you shoot. Something. And yes, I unlocked that arena. Hooray.
Welcome back to Raw. We're back in the good old US of A. I think I speak for all the WWE when I say we had a great time and tribute to the troops. There is someone you can't speak for, MVP. He took his loss to Cena a little hard. MVP has to realize you can't win them all, King.
I mean, you can, if you're being pushed to the freaking moon, but he was not, so no dice. Ballin'!
Alright, I'll admit it. John Cena beat me in tribute to the troops in front of this country's finest. But I'm filing a protest. I had sand in my eye, and the match should have been stopped. Then afterwards, everybody wanted to shake hands with Cena, or get autographs from Cena, or take a picture with Cena.
But nobody can see him.
John Cena is no hero. I'm better than him, just like I'm better than everyone in the United States of America.
Boo. He hates America. Boo.
I'm sick of being treated like less than the best, and I'm gonna do something about it. As of this moment, MVP is leaving the US of A.
Bye? I don't know.
Matter of fact, anyone else in that locker room who is fed up, come with me. This is the last time you're gonna see MVP as a citizen of this country.
Is he reforming the Un-Americans?
Your MVP, right?
What?
He's leaving the country? I, for one, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
Good job, JR. And on a final note, consider the fact that they wanted us to boo Rusev, right? And Rusev's gimmick is that he loves his home country and thinks it's the best. That's like everybody in America. Like, how do you not get behind that gimmick? Seriously. And defends the honor of his wife. Like, how do you not get behind that gimmick? He should be a face. He should be a likable face. Anyway, I am your host, Attack Slug. Tomorrow, we got more John Cena. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.